Hello sweet sewers, Rebecca here. Welcome to my sewing space. On my channel I love to talk about fabric and sewing garments. Today I have a brand new make to share with you. It is the Kite pants by Matchy Matchy Sewing Club. Overall, I really like these trousers. Let me tell you a little bit about my make. Matchy Matchy Sewing Club describes these trousers as easy sewing and effortless style. Designed with beginners in mind, but great for all skill levels, this pattern comes together quickly and is packed with playful details. The high-waisted ankle-length fit features a subtly curved leg for a relaxed modern shape. Think barrel light. A unique side inset detail makes the perfect canvas for patchworking, colour blocking, or using up those favourite fabric scraps. This fun silhouette includes 2 front pockets and 2 back pockets. The elastic waistband keeps things comfy so you can wear them all day. They've also included a quilted version for the coziest winter pants ever. I have just gone for view A. I don't usually pop on back pockets, but I have this time because I wanted to give the pattern a really good go. One reason I reached for these pants is this pattern is that there is a slight barrel leg and I wanted to try that out, but I don't think I'm really into the full barrel leg. I'm a very bottom heavy hippie person, and while the barrel leg has lots of lovely extra room there, I think possibly I just wouldn't feel super comfortable and at my best in them. So these are one of Matchy Matchy Sewing Club's most popular patterns with great reviews. A few of the reviews said to size down. My measurements put me in the 2XL. There is quite a bit of ease. You will see from the photos shortly that I don't have huge amounts of extra room. They're just really comfortable, but I did a combo of the 2XL and the XL because of the width of the fabric that I used. I really like the idea of this pattern and the color blocking and the mixing and matching, and also the fact that the trousers are in smaller widths means I can use some of my vintage fabric that often comes in a 90 centimeter width. So that's what I did. I used up 2 fabrics, a blue, it's kind of like a lightweight twill, a blue twill vintage fabric, and that was 90 centimeters wide. That is the reason why I went XL on the back piece. I think I should definitely go XL on the front as well, because that is where I have the little bit of extra fabric, especially in the crotch. When I stand up straight and look in the mirror, everything's fine, but of course the true test is when you start moving. And when I started to walk around, I really noticed quite a bit of bunching in the crotch area. So I think I'll go XL all over. They are a high waist, not an exceptionally high waist. They're supposed to be a bit of a drop crotch, maybe a little bit, not too much for me, but that's possibly because I chopped a little bit of it off because of the width of the fabric. So I paired the blue with some precious remnants of my cotton linen from Merchant and Mills, and I really like the combo. I'm going to need your help today though, because even though I love the trousers, because both pieces of material have quite unique coloring, I'm having a lot of trouble styling them. Nothing really goes. I think I'd like them to go with a blue, but because this blue is vintage, I don't have any more of the fabric, and it's a really tricky shade to match up or to style with. In the end, I think I'm wearing my favorite combo color wise, but I'm still not in love with the styling option, and possibly I need to go something totally different on top, like maybe a brown or something. I've put together loads of photos of different style options, so you can tell me what you think is a definite don't do it, Rebecca, and what you think is stylishly clashing. Okay, so I'm going to put the options in, and I'd love you to put in the comments which option, styling or coloring, you think is best. So there are some, most of them are with a short sleeve, just with a pair of sandals, and some of them are with a little short pair of boots and longer sleeve tops. So I'm going to pop that in. You can help me out. Before I do that, let me reflect some more on the pattern and the making. The instructions were excellent. Not one spot did I question what I was doing. There is also a YouTube tutorial that is linked in their instructions if you want to go and watch that as well. I love the extra details. There are beautiful finishes. The waistband has the turn under finish, so there's no exposed seams. All the seams have just a little bit of extra top stitching detail, which I think is just lovely and really finishes it nicely. My seams, I don't have an overlocker. I just finish them off with zigzag, and that worked really, really nicely. In the end, the trousers were quite long for me, and I've done quite a chunky turn up hem. I think I turned the hem up 2.5 centimeters and then 3.5 centimeters. So that's a lot, but I don't mind that. It gives a chunky hem and it just pulls it out down so it sits a bit more nicely. I think it doesn't interrupt the shape of the leg. I'm really interested in actually trying these again and taking a little bit out of the front crotch and playing around with the fabric, maybe something that drapes a little bit more, and possibly some mid-weight denim so it's a little bit more structured. I have worn them out one day this week, and obviously the playing with the pattern and the shape is a little bit much for some people where I live. I got lots of stares. I don't think these trousers are really out there, but obviously too out there for some. Many people watched me walk down the street or walked past them, and I smiled at everyone and not one person smiled back. So I guess the color blocking is a little bit too much for some people paired with the shape, but it's a win for me, and I still feel really good in them. Not only are they comfortable, I like that they're a bit statement and people can look their fill. No, just so you know, I do get a little bit self-conscious when people look, but that will never make me change my mind about what I wear, because I get to decide what I feel good in. And I also think it's really great to have women, especially women of a certain age, showing that different styles are not restricted to particular age groups. And the same with color, and same with having fun with pattern and color. It's not age restrictive. You can do it at any age. And perhaps there's a few people who watch me walk down the street and think, well, if she can do it, I can do it. And I still felt good in them. And if I can do it, absolutely you can do it. Explore your style. You don't have to wear someone else's style that they feel comfortable with. Wear the style that you feel good in. Okay, here are my style options with loads and loads of different tops. Help me decide which ones are wonderfully stylishly clashed and which ones are no, not quite Rebecca. I hope you enjoyed this little style edition of my sewing today and the kite pants from Matchy Matchy Sewing Club. As you can see, I'm still wearing my last option. It is currently winter here in Australia, so this was the option I wore the other day when I went out. Okay, if you've made the kite pants and you love them or dislike them for some reason, or you've got some tips and tricks on some adjustments, please put it in the comments so we can all learn from your wisdom and your experience. That would be terrific. Whatever you are creating today, whether it be sewing something or just creating an outfit from what you already have, or popping a delicious meal on the stove, I hope you are enjoying it and taking pleasure in it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you are well, and I look forward to you joining me next time. Bye everyone.